describing his younger years and his home life when he was young. Let me know if you want to water. You good?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Moynihan. I am a part-time employee marketing assistant here at the New York-Presbyterian Hudson Valley Hospital. I have what it's called high-functioning autism spectrum disorder. It is an honor to be here speaking to you all today. I would like to share with you all about my life experience with autism. It all started a very long time ago, back in 1996. My mom was pregnant with me. My older brother Dylan was diagnosed with autism when he was 2 years old. In the beginning, my mother didn't know what autism was when she received the diagnosis about Dylan. She knew that I was not developing through the first 9 months of my life. I had more challenges as a toddler, more than my brother Dylan did. My mom seen signs very earlier with me and started services when I was 9 months old, starting with occupational therapy, speech therapy, and she believes getting services in the earlier, getting services earlier is the reason why I made more progress. My mom wanted to leave her job in 2001 as a 911 dispatcher because she knew that Dylan and I needed her help. I was nonverbal until I was 4 years old. I had a lot of physical disabilities I started walking at a very late age, and it was fixed with surgery later in my life. In my childhood, me and Dylan, as brothers with autism, we have the best brother relationship ever. Him and I are still to this day very, very close. I feel like I could be myself when I'm with him, and if he needed help with anything, such as doing a household chore or anything he needed help with, I was different. When I was 6 years old, I started, I am sorry. After receiving OT speech therapy at home, at 3 years old till 6, I started school in Park Preschool. I graduated when I was 6 years old and attended Putnam Valley Elementary School. I was one of the first New Horizons special ed students to attend a New Horizons program. There were 6 boys, 1 teacher, and 3 teaching aides. I was part-time special ed and part-time mainstream classes. During the first few years of school, I did not have the best behaviors. I mean, I was a brat. I would once in a while talk back to the teachers, get into fights with the kids during recess, because they were being mean to me and I didn't know how to express myself. During elementary school, my mom also wanted me to get started to be more involved in the community, like doing activities. My first activity I participated in was Taekwondo. I took Taekwondo in a program called UMAC Champions in Briarcliff. I was from a white belt at 7 years old till a brown belt at 13. I stopped doing Taekwondo for a while because I started another activity. It was called hip hop street dancing. I still to this day do it on occasions, parties, and take classes once in a while. Although I will be returning to Taekwondo later this year to get back into my routine, building better strength for myself. In the year of 2009, I was 13 years old. I attended my first year of high school. I was an 8th grader. I wasn't great at sports, but so I decided to be the high school's Tiger mascot. I applied to be the Tiger mascot for football games, basketball games, and high school events. I was the mascot from my first year of high school till I graduated. I wrote an essay for my special ed teacher, Mr. Glenn. The essay was for a contest trip to Walt Disney World. The contest was called the Teacher's Essay Disney Award. I was the top 10 winner out of thousands of people in the world. I got myself into more after-school activities such as Make a Difference and Friends Network that was run by my teacher. My favorite one, though, that I participated in, my best friend introduced me to, was called the Peers Influence Peers Partnership. It is a video production group that makes documentary and drama movies. It addresses all different topics such as bullying, alcohol, drugs, and autism. I appeared in 4 different films in the production. On my sophomore year, for the past couple of months, I was a victim of bullying. I was called names, physically hurt, and brought down into a dark place. But thankfully, I had my mom, my friends, and including my peers group to help me through this tough time. Why I mention a peers group, you ask? Because in the early year of 2013, I had the opportunity to speak about my experience of being bullied in a film that they brought out called High School: A Survival's Manual. I was let's see.
You want an Oscar?
Let's see.
Take your time.
It was an honor to speak about my experience of being bullied, because it would help other kids who are struggling with bullying in school, and to show the bullies of what their actions do as consequences. I received a platinum DVD award from the film for my excellent work. On August 5th, 2012, my mom wanted me to take the next step on being more involved in the community. I joined the Putnam Valley Volunteer Fire Department, and on the next month of that year of September 11th, I was sworn in as an associate fireman. Now, an associate fireman is a member of the firehouse that doesn't participate in fire calls, but participates in everything that goes on in or through the hospital, such as monthly meetings, work details, fire preventions, and marching parades. The fire department was important to me because I got to be surrounded by men that can help me be a better person and to do things like other guys can do. Someday I'd like to become a full fireman with all the same duties and responsibilities of the fireman when the time is right for me. I like to be a hero like my mom was as a 911 dispatcher, and my grandparents, Mama and Papa, who were in the who were military veterans. My grandfather was in the Navy, and my grandmother was in the Army. In the year of 2014, I officially graduated high school, but stayed through the school service for a program called Career Support Solution that my mom and the school district helped me get into. It is a program that, let's see, it is a program that helps people like me with jobs, like apply for them and like to help them get into a successful job that they want to be in. The program recommended me here at the hospital. I started off here as a volunteer internship student. I worked in all different departments with the job coach's help. My first one was the marketing department. I was in it for the first 3 months, and I've had the opportunity to work in all different other departments, such as admitting, engineering, and medical affairs. One of the best parts about being a part of this program was I have met new people, made new friends. I was the first student to be a part of the program through careers in the hospital, and it was a true honor to help open doors for other students that participated in this hospital program. Last year, during my last couple of months through the high school program in the marketing department, the marketing department wanted to offer me a job interview. I got dressed up in a suit and tie. Cedric helped me with one of the, picked out all different ties, so I wanted to pick the NYP tie.
Very impressive.
Yes, it was. My first interview was in human resources, and then I had the help with my job coach, Kim. And my second interview was me independently with Alan, and it was the best experience that I have achieved. I received a phone call the next day from Human Resources, and they welcomed me to this hospital as an employee marketing assistant in the marketing department, part-time, and it was such a true honor that day, and I'm still to this day grateful to be a part of the hospital team. The marketing department made me feel welcomed, and most importantly, a part of a family. I feel like that's where I belong to. Being a part of this team had helped me be a better person. As an employee, one of my goals was I wanted to help come up with ideas such as to increase spreading awareness for the autism community. So the marketing department and I collaborated with the education department, and we decided to do a storyboard about autism. It is right over there, right down there. It tells you about what it is and how to increase acceptance and understanding. Today, 1 in 45 children are diagnosed with autism, and we've also had the storyboard included blue and white puzzle pieces for patients and employees to write words of encouragement, such as kindness, confidence, and partnership. Because I have been working here at the marketing department for almost a year now, I would like to someday run my own marketing company for autism awareness. Having autism made me become the man I am today. And even though, yes, I still have challenges that I do face, I work on myself daily to live happy and an independent life. I no longer have the systems that I had when I was recently diagnosed with autism. I I used to be rigid and flapped my hands, and because of all the help and intervention, I have achieved the best possible outcome. Because of my interventions and early services, it has helped me be where I am as a man with autism. I used to think because I had autism that I would never have a girlfriend. But my mom told me to be patient and wait until there was to be patient and to wait that there is a girl out there when the time is right, and it will happen soon. And she was right. Today I have a girlfriend that I love. Her name is Brittany, and we have been together for almost a year now. Thank you. I need some water, excuse Okay. Even my mom was very proud as well, including my brother, and every time I showed him pictures of me and Brittany, he would smile and jump up and down laughing. Still to this day, Dylan is severely autistic and doesn't speak, but can say a few words with help. He lives in a residential home, and for people like him, he is still the happy and awesome big brother that he is today. From when we were little kids, he is the favorite in the home that he lives in. Yes. The staff take very good care of him, and the staffs drive him so he can come home every weekends, birthdays, and holidays. Having him home, Dylan, is a very happy time for me, for Mom and me. I would like to thank everyone, my teachers, specialists, job coaches, and my coworkers, Ellen, Emery, Rebecca, Doris, Emily, Fran, Cedric, Tanya, and yes, that's everybody. Susan, I'm sorry, Susan too, and Catherine, I'm sorry. To everybody, thank you for your, I wanted to say thank you for your helping me, increasing my success from where I am today. And most importantly, I would like to thank my mom. My mom couldn't be here today due to health problems, but I wanted to say to her, thank you very much for everything that she has done, and still does to this day, for all the fighting, the sacrifice, and for me and Dylan's rights and needs. I honestly wouldn't be the man I am if there wasn't for my mom. My mom never underestimated me and always encouraged me to do more. She believed in me and was very proud of how much that I have accomplished. I wanted to stand here to talk to you all because I wanted to give other people with autism and special needs hope that they can live happy and successful lives, and that they can make a difference, and that they can help open doors to each and every, all around the world. I stand here also because I don't let autism define me. I define my autism, and I want to do everything in every ways to help light it up blue. Thank you very much.